Good morning, class 12. In chapter of dissolution, today's our questions are example number 16, right? And in the example number 16, we have to make the journal entry regarding with the adjustment of dissolution. So let us start the example number 16. In example number 16, there are two partner H and L, Vichal. Their ratios are 3:5 and their balance sheet is given and adjustment is given. First of all, in the balance sheet, land and building machinery debtors is given. So the first journal entry for transferring the book value of the assets in the debit side of realization account, and the journal entry is realization account debit to land and building, to machinery, to debtors. Realization account debit with 9,22,000, 4 lakh, 3 lakh and 2 lakh 20. And in the debit side of realization account, we transfer the book value of assets to land and building, to machinery and to debtors. Now the second step, the book value of the liabilities is to be transferred into the credit side of realization account, and the liabilities are creditors and employee provident fund, and the journal entry is creditors account debit 1,79,000, EPF debit 21,000 to realization account rupees 2 lakh, and the narration is book value of the liabilities are transferred in realization. And in the credit side of realization, we do it here by creditors 1,79,000, by EPF and 21,000. So assets and liabilities are transferred. Now the adjustment of assets and liability. Land and building realized 4,30,000. So the journal entry is land and building realized 4,30,000 and debtors are realized 2,25,000 and 1,000 recovered from bad debts. Right? तो लैंड एंड बिल्डिंग और डेटर्स दोनों को इकट्ठे रियलाइज किया, एंट्री होगी बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट टू रियलाइजेशन अकाउंट 6,55,000 और रियलाइजेशन अकाउंट के क्रेडिट में बाय बैंक अकाउंट लैंड एंड बिल्डिंग एंड डेटर्स 6,55,000. Then 1,000 recovered from bad debts. Journal entries bank account debit to realization 1,000 and in the realization account के credit side में by bad debts recovered 1,000. Then point number 3 is there was an unrecorded investment which was sold rupees 25,000. Unrecorded investment को हमने 25,000 में सेल कर दिया. Journal entry will be bank account debit to realization 25,000 and in the credit side of realization account by bank account 25,000. Then the next point is Vichal took over machinery 2,80,000 for cash. Vichal ने मशीनरी तो ली लेकिन कैश में ली. It means कैश सेल है. So the entry is bank account debit to realization 2,80,000 and in the credit side of realization account by bank 2,80,000. Then all the assets are realized. Now we have to make the payment of liability, and in the statement that is given 50% of the creditor were paid 4,000 less in full settlement and remaining creditor were paid full. हमारे पास total creditors की वैल्यू कितनी है बेटा? 1,79,000. 1,79,000 का 50% यानी कि 2 से डिवाइड करेंगे 80 2 8 जा 16 89,500. 89,500 पहले 50% करेंगे. 50% में से 4,000 माइनस कर दो. 85,500 प्लस 89,500. सो टोटल पेमेंट बनेगी 1,75,000. पहले हमने क्रेडिटर्स का 50% करना है. 89,500 दो पार्ट्स में पेमेंट होगी. पहली पेमेंट में से 4,000 लेस कर देंगे तो पहली पेमेंट 85,500 की और सेकंड पेमेंट 89,500 की. टोटल पेमेंट 1,75,000. So the entry is realization account debit to bank 1,75,000 and in the debit side of realization account to bank 1,75,000. Then the next liability EPF will be paid and the entry is realization account debit to bank 21,000. In the debit side of realization EPF to bank 21,000. After that we close the realization account and there is a profit of 43,000 and this profit is to be distributing among Achal and Vichal and the journal entry is realization account debit 43 to Achal 16,125 to Vichal 26,875. After that we maintain the partners capital account. First of all transfer the balances of partner capital by balance BD 3 lakh Achal के account में, 5 lakh Vichal के account में. By realization account the profits of realization account, then we make the final payment. Achal payment is 3 lakh 3,16,125 and whichever payment is 5,27,875, then the journal entry will be made partners capital account debit to bank account. So students, this was the example number 16. Yes students, now the question number 26. After example of 16, now the question number 26, and from question number 17 to 25 is not in the syllabus. So in chapter of dissolution, question number 1 to 17 and 26 to 44. Right? Now the question number 26. Here is the, we have to maintain in the question of dissolution realization account, partner capital account and bank account, and there are three partner ABC sharing profit equally. Right? So the first step of realization account is transfer the book value of asset to debtor 55,000, to stock 81,000, to furniture 20,000, to plant 53,700. And in the liability side we have to transfer the by creditor 31,000, by A's wife loan 12,000. Right? So there are two liabilities only, creditors and A's wife loan. Reserve for contingency distributed among partner, P&L distributed among partner, and bank loan at 12%. Bank loan at 12% is also transferred. So bank loan 12% with the value of rupees 20,000. So write down here, by bank loan credit side of realization account 20,000 in the credit side of realization account. Now the asset and liabilities are transferred. Come to the adjustment. Adjustment number 1, there is a bill of 5,000 discounted from the bank. R become insolvent and 60% is received. बिल डिस्काउंटेड करा लिया हमने बैंक से, लेकिन हमें रिकवरी हुई है बिल की ओनली 3,000, तो हमें तो बैंक को पेमेंट करनी पड़ेगी. सो टू बैंक अकाउंट 5,000 पेमेंट ऑफ BR एंड रिकवरी के लिए बाय बैंक अकाउंट BR रिकवर्ड विद रुपीज 3,000 recovered in the credit side of realization and 5,000 payment shown in the debit side of realization account. Then the point number 2, it was found that investment is not recorded in the books, rupees 8,000. This is taken over by one of the creditor at this value. एक इन्वेस्टमेंट हमारी अनरिकॉर्डेड इन्वेस्टमेंट है जिसको हमने 8,000 क्रेडिटर्स के लिए दे दिया और बाकी की पेमेंट हम कैश में करेंगे. तो बाय क्रेडिटर 31,000 की बुक वैल्यू है, 31,000 में से 8,000 हम माइनस कर देंगे. टू बैंक अकाउंट क्रेडिट पेमेंट ऑफ क्रेडिटर्स 23,000. Then A agreed to accept furniture in full settlement of his wife loan. अगर किसी भी लायबिलिटी की पेमेंट एसेट्स से रिकवर्ड हो जाती है, then there will be no accounting treatment. तो A की वाइफ के लोन की पेमेंट के लिए हमने पूरा का पूरा फर्नीचर उसकी फुल सेटलमेंट में दे दिया. So there will be no accounting treatment. Then bank loan was repaid along with interest of 9 months. बैंक लोन की पेमेंट हमने along with interest की है. बैंक लोन है हमारे 20,000 का 9 मंथ्स के लिए हम इंटरेस्ट कैलकुलेट करेंगे. बैंक लोन वाज रीपेड अलोंग विद इंटरेस्ट एंड इंटरेस्ट रेट इज 12% पर एनम. सो 20,000 into 9/100 into 9/12 into 12/100. So the interest is 1,800. So the payment is to bank with interest 21,800. After that we make the total of both sides. This is the last adjustment. Asset realized 24,500, stock 60,000 and 28,000. So by bank asset realized total amount 1,12,500. After that we close the accounts and there is a loss of 81,000 and this 81,000 loss is distributing among the partner 27. After that the partner's capital account is to be maintained. First of all the balance of capital account 6 lakh, 5 lakh, 60,000, 50,000 and 20,000. And the current account balances is A और B का करंट अकाउंट का क्रेडिट बैलेंस है, जबकि C का डेबिट बैलेंस है. C के डेबिट साइड में ट्रांसफर करेंगे और B के क्रेडिट साइड में. रिजर्व डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर देंगे इक्वली, P&L अकाउंट डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर देंगे इक्वली, प्रॉफिट इज डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड, रिजर्व इज डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड एंड रियलाइजेशन लॉस. After that when we close the account, the final payment A की पेमेंट 53,000, B की पेमेंट 38,000, जबकि C से हमें कैश रिसीव होगा 19,000. Then the bank account, first of all the opening balance of bank, then asset realized से जो हमें कैश मिला, BR से जो हमें रिकवरी हुई 3,000, 19,000 हमें C से मिला. After that the payment, realization में BR की payment, creditors की payment, bank loan की payment, is capital account की payment and this capital account की payment. Payment will be entered in the credit side and receipt will be entered in the debit side. So when we close the both of side of the bank account, then it is equal. It means the question is right. Right. Now student, you had to complete your back exercise question up to question number 27. Thank you.